Interesting question tonight, new at 6. If you hate your job, apparently you have company in South Carolina.
Yeah, new research from the job site Cultivated Culture finds the Palmetto State had the highest percentage of tweets about hating your job than any other state. We looked into why and how to find a career you love.
South Carolina has an unemployment rate so low there are too many jobs for available workers, but that hasn't stopped many from expressing intense dissatisfaction.
You're like, oh man, I hate my job.
Aaron Shields says for him it comes down to feeling valued. Whatever the reason, South Carolina had the highest rate of tweets last month about people hating their jobs, according to research by the firm Cultivated Culture. Founder Austin Belsack says the findings could come from a number of factors, even rainy weather or age.
So there's some data out there that show that folks around 40 to 45 tend to lose interest in their careers, and they're ready to make a switch. And we found that South Carolina has a very high concentration of folks in the workforce who fit right into that age range.
Upstate staffing firms like Ronstadt suspect South Carolina's low wage rate may also be a factor. But beyond that, it's how well companies establish a work-family feel.
I've worked with some companies who the pay is less, but because the appreciation is through the roof, people love going there every single day.
Amanda Amstrom says, don't like your job? No matter what your skill level, staffing firms help you find work for free. If you do go with a staffing company, be sure to check online reviews and come prepared with questions like what types of jobs they place and how quickly. That's just what Shields did.
Because you stop, then what else? You're going to be stuck in the same spot.
This new dad hoping the steps he takes today will empower him to find not just a job, but a career where he matters.
Now, of course, one word of caution, employers, I should say, are always checking social media. So even if you do hate your job, it's probably best not to put it up there because it could and certainly has gotten people fired.
Boy, that's an important point. And in my case, Diane, I've been in broadcasting for 45 years, you know, so it worked for me. But some people, they get into a job, they get into a rut, can't really figure out what they want to do with the rest of their lives. What kind of advice do you have to share with folks who are in that situation?
Well, in talking with both of these staffing firms, they gave great advice about really using places like LinkedIn. And what I'm talking about is not just putting up your resume and learning how to do that well, but researching other fields that might be of interest, reaching out to people who you see through LinkedIn on those fields and asking them questions. See if they'll tell you a little bit about how they like their job and what it entails. Not only then are you learning, but you're also networking.
There's always a job out there that fits